Madam Chairperson, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, on behalf of the Thai government, it is an honor for me to speak at this third session of the Global Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction. Excellencies, since we last met in 2009, we have experienced a series of natural disasters of unimaginable magnitude that have affected both developed and developing countries. We have learned the painful lessons of how such calamities transcend borders and regions. We have also learned the painful lessons of how such calamities can have devastating effects beyond the present generation. At the same time, these tragic events that we all have witnessed have brought the international community closer together in recognizing the need for concerted action. The theme of this session of the Global Forum underscores the importance of local community participation and active involvement in disaster risk reduction, response, and management. As strongly emphasized throughout the Hugo Framework for Action, it is necessary to ensure that the challenge of disaster risk reduction and preparedness are also effectively addressed and implemented at the local level. We recognize that the Global Platform is an appropriate and effective forum for countries to share their experiences and best practices in order to enhance knowledge and cooperation as we seek to increase investment in action at the local level. In this regard, Thailand is pleased to have this opportunity to share some of our policies which are based on the concept of engagement and the role of local communities in disaster risk reduction. First, we place great emphasis on the engagement of the people. Since the tsunami tragedy of 2004, Thailand has shifted to a holistic disaster management approach. Importance has been attached to engaging the people, especially at the local level, in our policy planning on disaster reduction and management. Secondly, we value the active engagement of all relevant stakeholders. In this regard, the Natural Disaster Warning Center has been established and coordinated by the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation. The Thai government has also reviewed and established related laws and regulations by enacting the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Act of 2007, which aims towards harmonization of disaster management practices of all relevant stakeholders. Thirdly, Thailand has endeavored to enhance the capacity of local communities through the implementation of a wide range of initiatives. For instance, community-based disaster risk management training has been implemented in more than 7,000 risk-prone communities nationwide, with a long-term goal of covering a total of 26,000 communities in all. Fourthly, we attach high importance to enhancing alertness and awareness through regular evacuation exercise for tsunami, floods, landslides, and other types of disaster. Madam Chairperson, the recent devastating earthquake and tsunami in Japan has brought home to us the fact that even a highly developed and disaster-resilient nation can be overwhelmed by national calamity of such great magnitude. Therefore, in addition to readiness at the local and national level, regional and multi-sectoral cooperation also plays a crucial role in terms of disaster preparedness and response. Indeed, the tragic events that we have witnessed in Japan reminds us that in spite of the utmost efforts at the national level, we can and must do more to enhance effectiveness and timeliness of the regional and international response. In closing, Madam Chairperson, Thailand, on our part, will continue to strive to promote further progress in our policies and initiatives concerning disaster risk reduction and management, bearing in mind the importance of involvement of the local communities. Taking this opportunity, I wish to reiterate the great importance Thailand attaches to international cooperation and partnership in dealing with the growing challenge of natural disaster, which increasingly affect all our nations and peoples. I thank you, Madam Chairperson.